Alright, so if the member don't want to come, please ask the member for a reason. The member, so. Working from home. One of the biggest perks from working from home is I can let myself go, slow and go, and that's the flow. Yo, I can be as loud as I want. I can curse. I can say fuck that shit. I don't give a shit, motherfucker. That's right. Sorry, I know that kid's watching, but seriously, working from home, there are these perks. On a day like this, I feel like I got this slurs in my speech, and my hands are actually very twitchy. There's a lot of these hand ticks. I've been like bending my hand from different angles and cracking them. You know, having Tourette's, you're gonna end up with joint problems. Seriously, and a lot of muscle pains, TMJ, the jaw muscle. Things gonna be cracking. Get old and prescribed to a lot of leaves, you know. I'm trying to complete this this project. My mind is drifting, man. Intrusive thoughts. You know, talking about a man, think about sex 17 times. Today I'm not on my whole sexual escapade today. My mind's still drifting though. It's been crazy. You know, my 4.5-year-old lately he's been playing a lot of video games. I know a lot of kids out there, parents with little kids these days, struggle with their kids with their cell phone. Now, aren't we all hypocrites, right? Tell our kids to put away the cell phone when we're on the phone all the time too. I know people watching this video right now probably have a habit of being on social media. I was just talking to my friend yesterday at the park, and he's not on any of the social medias. I think he want to take a peek. It is. It's toxic, man. It's intense. But my kids, he's not on social media. My kid's on my phone because he want to play games. So recently, you know, we picked up a Nintendo Switch, and you know, pretty much all the games on there are like at least 7-year-old plus. So the games he likes are like, you know, Mario Odyssey. He likes Zelda. Zelda's a 10+ age rating, right? It's E for everybody, but you know, suggested for 10+. Now, just like Minecraft, I don't know how he picked up Minecraft. He plays it, right? I mean, he's online thanks to YouTube. People like Hobby TV and stuff, you know. You really get to learn watching kids play walkthroughs. I'm surprised watching him playing this stuff. But like a lot of kids out there, they play too much. 4.5, they don't understand when to stop. And I hate to see these kids ended up with glasses. And he's been complaining about rubbing his eye. He needs sleep. Gets up first in the morning, just want to be online, you know, watching YouTube. You know, seriously, I don't want to spoil him. At the same time, in the morning, early in the morning, wifey don't want to hear screaming and yelling. I don't want to be on top of him. I don't want to be a helicopter parent. Plus, you know, my wife, she's an empath. So she feel other people's energy. She feel other people's mood. So it's very difficult living with someone with TS. You know, as a kid growing up, I often feel I'm being misunderstood by my parents. Whether the intrusive soft thoughts from taking medication, you know, hearing my mom's voice coming at me, pointing a finger at me, you stupid, you dumb, you don't deserve this, oh, you know, all this crazy stuff, you know, oh. I see her voice, you know, her pointing a finger, a little blurred image. I know it's her, but when I tell her, Mom, you know, I hear your voice. Whenever I fail, whenever I miss a shot, whenever I can't land a kickflip, whenever I do bad on my test, I get this person condemning me over and over. Do you know it's you? It has been you. Because, you know, later on I learned that, you know, mom is guilty. Mom doesn't know where I got Tourette syndrome from. She doesn't know if I was traumatized by her, traumatized by China. She doesn't know if it's her. She has a lot of ghosts. She has a lot of skeletons locked in her closet. So maybe she knows them. Maybe she don't want to confirm them. My father has told me some stuff about her past mental health issues. Perhaps are those. So mom wanna hide them also. But the only way for her to hide is for her son to mask them with ORAP. Even though the medication, her son described the medication is giving him intrusive thoughts. But she thinks otherwise. Did she really mean those? Did she really mean that? Why you hate me? Why you say those stuff to me? Why you imagine those things? I did imagine. I couldn't even come up with words. You know, watching my 4.5-year-old playing video game, and and I tell him to stop. You play enough already. I'm like, look at you, you have panda eyes. Little boys, you know, with dark circles. I think I saw them talking about CDC, talking about gaming is an addiction. It's not at that point yet. But a 4 and 5-year-old having a father who have Tourette, who struggled most of his life of being misunderstood by people close to him. You know, when I try to control him, and I see my mother in myself. I see the very, very Peter myself I want to run away from. I don't want to become like her. I don't want to let this vicious cycle, this trauma to continue. But sometimes I see myself just like my mom. Overbearing, over and over telling her. And my wife gets annoying. And she gets frustrated with my logic. And you're watching my 4.5-year-old who doesn't exhibit any Tourette's yet. But his intensity, his passion, his stubbornness, his sense of forming a pattern, kind of worries me a little bit. I know he's growing, his brain's developing, he's only 4.5. He's gonna change. But just the fact that, you know, he doesn't want to listen to you. He kept on making the same mistake over and over. He kept on pushing. But that's exactly what a 4.5-year-old is supposed to do when they're developing. But as a person with Tourette, who would like to amplify his behaviors, when my son is pushing, I blow up. And you know what? I feel so bad each time I blow up. When I see him looking dumbfounded with his face. He's my firstborn. He's not. I mean, I don't have the biggest house, you know. I have been struggling with finance here and there. But I'm always okay to buy my son the toys, the snacks, the sweets, the ice cream, the weekends. We don't take him to Disney World yet. He also particularly very, very, very much like me. Very, very particular. Something very strange, you know. Sometimes you think he's the biggest party pooper, but he has his own things, right? He might not enjoy a water park, but you know he will make a little puddle somewhere into a beautiful pond. You know, it breaks my heart watching him. That's why as a 4.5. That's why as a Tourette parent who's 38, who had Tourette for the past 30 years, who's constantly misunderstood by his wife. I do things I don't even know why I do. People who don't know me, they love my personality. This randomness I bring out. But if you live with me for a long time, you know, you'll get annoyed, you get agitated. Man, this person, randomness, you know. I'm not the best decision maker, you know. My thoughts floats. Fucking one day I'm this, next day I'm that, but I'll come back, you know. My ego is all over the place too. I'll come back. You know, watching my son is frustrating, you know. I cry all the time. And he calls me out. My son, stop crying. He said, Daddy, you cry all the time. That's so true, though. So, if you're 38, you got little children, and you're wondering whether or not he's going to have Tourette or not, and you're driving yourself nuts, yes, you're not alone. Someone like me out there. Chinese American immigrant. I've been here since 10, trying to struggle with language, assimilate. On top of all the pulling slanty eye, ching chang wang, throw our pants apart down the stair, call my name shit. That's the Tourette syndrome. That seizure like tics, the face. Until now, I still got the voice, but it's funny now. It's been with me for so long. The embracing process is tough too. You know, I didn't want to come to online and share all this stuff because I was afraid that, you know, power of suggestion, you know, watching someone with tics might make me also go off. But you know what? Since last December, when I posted my first video on Tourette Syndrome group, I truly don't give a fuck anymore. I think I truly embrace this. So, I don't have any particular clinical knowledges for everybody. I might tell you, go see a reflexologist. Definitely massage work. The TMJ guy with the orthodontist, I know a lot of people are skeptics, but I go to reflexologist. I'm interested in the Chinese medicine, acupuncture. So I know by locking your muscle here, you could suppress the tics, but you're not gonna cure. All right? If the guy comes, so I'm selling you a cure. No, I don't think so. Right? Well, you know, I would like to have a cure, but seriously, after 30 years with Tourette's, this is like my shadow, man. You know, my second nature. You know, it's my friend. Right? So I just want to let you guys know, having Tourette, you know, being someone with Tourette every day. You know, you look at me, I'm smiling, I'm cracking jokes, happy. We all have our dark sides. You know, I cry a lot. You know, really. You know, I have a lot of traumas, past pains I have to deal with, a lot of current issues, right? So it's okay to cry, right? It's okay to blame yourself. It's okay to feel victim, but just don't dwell on that. Once, you know, I took dialectical behavior training, helped me slow down my thoughts, and that really helped. So now, before you act out, just kind of check yourself out and recognize that emotion. Don't push the emotion away. It's normal, right? Just know what they are, analyze it, and just let it go. Dwell on too much, you can't move forward. Either way, you gotta move forward. Either way, the sun gotta rise and the moon gotta set, right? So, you know, in a way, I think a lot of people struggling with Tourette's, in a way, you know, we're people with old souls. I feel like maybe little incompatibility with past souls. Don't you think we're a little bit more special? We're a little bit more closer to nature, right? Don't you feel that? Right? I feel that, right? So that's why even though sometimes I cry because I'm empathic. I feel like having Tourette, it draws me closer to nature. You know, give me the sense of compassion. You know, it pulled me back. You know, I'm an egoistic creature. You know, I think having Tourette's, you know, at the peak of my ego, it'll pull me back. You know, and when my ego is at the lowest, because I've seen so many low points, I can always compare, and I can come back. So you can utilize your past also, fix your pain, and heal. Okay, and I'm not here looking for a cure, right? I'm also looking for someone who might think like me, don't really want to share, but here I am talking to you, right? So Tourette dad to another Tourette dad, don't worry, we'll get there. If they do have symptoms, we'll handle it. Because you know what? The best team leader is me. Yes. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Yeah.